Hello, my friends. Welcome to part 2 of Fundamental Fingers of Prayer as developed by yours truly, Sammy Mbaka. So, before we get into part 2, let's do a quick recap of these 10 fundamental fingers. So, first, you have your faith. Secondly, you have your freedom. Third, your focus. Fourth, your fitness. 5, your family. 6, your friends. 7, your finances. 8, your future. 9, forgiveness. And then 10, fulfillment. Get your fingers ready. Here we go. Your faith, your freedom, your focus, your fitness, your family, your friends, your finances, your future, forgiveness, and fulfillment. Today, we're going to look at the first 3, your faith, your freedom, and your focus. So, why start with your faith? Start with your faith because ultimately, after all, you're trying to will something into existence. You're hoping for things that are yet to come. So to me, it makes sense that you begin with your ability to believe, your hope. Assess the status of your faith. You have a little faith, it needs to grow, or you have enough faith, now you want to act on it. And this is why I will begin with faith in my technique. Second, we move on to freedom. Your freedom. You have faith, fair enough, but you lack the freedom for you to live out your faith to its fullest extent. So that's why you pray for freedom. An analogy is often drawn between fire and faith. So I'm going to use that analogy to explain this relationship. Okay? So your faith, it's like a fire, a candle, let's say. And if you've ever seen, let's say, for example, the Olympic torch as they're lighting it, this flame is passed from torch to torch, and then eventually they're working their way into the stadium where someone takes it to a cauldron and lights this same fire into a cauldron, and it turns into this massive flame. It has an environment for it to really blossom and grow. Okay? So that's how I look at it. Sometimes we take it for granted that you have your faith and you have your freedom to live out your faith the way you are inspired to do so. A quick Google search or just quick reflection, and there's many places in the world where people are not able to live out their faith. So don't take it for granted. Constantly remember and acknowledge and be thankful that you have the freedom to live out your faith. This freedom, again, bringing it back to fire. Fire needs oxygen for it to really grow. And you can keep fanning it. The more oxygen, the more this fire is able to grow until it turns into a wildfire, like a California wildfire or something like that. And then, this is why I introduced focus as the third category in your meditation, okay? In your meditation and in your prayer. The focus is really for you to be able to control this fire, this faith, and to direct it and channel it into useful purposes, okay? A wildfire really destroys, but a laser is able to just target specific things at an allocated time within a chosen space and stuff. So sometimes when you have too much freedom and lots of faith, you may not necessarily be sure of where to direct this faith, where to direct your energies. So you pray for focus so that you can be able to really target these areas that you want to pursue, especially if you're multi-talented. You want to target these areas you want to pursue in the right time, for the moment, and really have a sequence, a way that you can be able to address all the different things you want to do.